Right. So it sounds to me technology has played a huge part in the advancement and the success of your company.
Yeah, I mean, we've always focused on machinery. One of the things, though, was that our server and what operated all of the computer systems were antiquated. And, you know, we knew it, but we just didn't know how bad off we were.
What was that experience for you to be, you know, because you were probably trucking along thinking, hey, we're guns blazing and everything's great.
Well, you know, you put up, so certainly within your workplace, you put up with certain things that don't work so well. And you kind of just put it aside saying that's the way it works and doesn't work so well. And not knowing, again, not knowing what we don't know, you know, we didn't know that things could be a lot better. So, you know, we did turn to have this, to PCDoc, to have an audit of our computer network done. And some of the results surprised us. Some of the results scared us a little bit. And you know, it was really refreshing to have an outside party come in and take a look at what we're doing, evaluate it against best practices, and you know, I guess it would be akin to hiring an engineer to evaluate what you're doing before you build your structure. So that's what I think really what they did is they're the engineering firm when it comes to networks and software, and they did that almost a forensic audit, really delving into the deepest corners of our office to say to us, you know, this is what it looks like now, and this is not what it should be.
So what was that shift like in your office, or has it happened yet? Have these adjustments been made?
They have, yeah, and you know, we credit to PCDoc because you know, we weren't working in a vacuum before. We had outside IT help that was supposed to be looking for our best interests, and what we realized is that maybe they were not always looking in our best interests. They're looking in their best interests, and I think, you know, when it comes to almost anything today that's mechanical or technical, you know, when it comes to your own car, you don't know, unless you have a trusted mechanic, you don't know if what they're telling you is always 100% accurate. And so by PCDoc coming in and doing this audit process, it really shed light on all the holes that we had in our network.
Would you recommend that for manufacturing companies, or do you recommend that for any company to consider having this kind of audit done?
Yeah, again, I think it's important. I think we sometimes go straight to the solution, or what we perceive to be the solution, without any real analysis done. And it's funny because before you decide to introduce a new product, or you decide to buy a piece of machinery, you do an analysis, right? It's like, should I take my product to this market? Is this the right product for this market? But when it comes to a computer system, you know, too often we don't know what we don't know, and we just put it in the hands of somebody else to say, okay, yeah, here's a problem, and if you just, here's a new machine and it'll fix the problem. Right. But maybe the problems go deeper than that. Maybe the problems go deeper than just what a new machine can fix. And so with that kind of audit that the PCDoc can do, that forensic audit, they can uncover all those things that are really lay below the surface that sometimes you just paper over, and really that need to be addressed. So if you're going to build a new house, you start from the foundation up. You hire your architect, you hire your structural engineers, and you build it up. And I think that's the role of a company like PCDoc.